What is good, everyone? TradedbyEman here, and welcome to my first video. Today, I'll be showing you how I was able to save myself from drawdown and make 6% on a 5K account. And yeah, let's get started. Ooh, before I get started, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so I'm trading on the platform top tier on the platform TradeLocker, and let's get into it. So the first trade I took was on Sunday on March 18th, or no, 17th, and it was on UJ. Here we can see the trades that I took. So first, I like to do a top-down analysis. So I'll start on the daily, seeing the overall trend of the pair. So as you can see around here, as you can see March 18th, I don't know why March 17th isn't showing up, but yeah, between that gap, we can see that we have bullish momentum from last week, and we could be targeting these previous highs from before. And so that was my thought process. So this week I was only looking for buys, and then after that I go to the 4-hour to see what is going on. And here we can see that we're, as I said before, bullish. The indicator, one of the only indicators that I use, the EMA, the blue is over the red, meaning that the trend is bullish as well. So that's another confluence that I'll be looking for buys. And we have an area right here where we made a support. As you can see, wick there, wick here, wick here, wick here, and more wicks here. So that was my target for Sunday. So then I waited until we broke this structure right here to target that area. Target this area, as I said before. Unfortunately, my first trade, I ended up getting stopped out because now I know that my stop loss is too tight and I should have put it under this area because this is where the last support was. But I was able to still see the trend as bullish as we're able to bounce off this area right here and continue up. So I noticed this and got in another position, but I took a partial when we got to this newly made resistance because I wasn't trying to be greedy and I was almost about to blow my account. So my thought process was get as much profit as possible, and then I fully closed my position at break even when I was basically asleep and price came all the way to break even. So that was the first trade I took for the week. As you can see here, the first trade fortunately stopped me out due to my stop loss being too short, and then I got in again and was able to net myself around $45, which wasn't too bad considering I was about to blow my account. Okay, now let's go on to Monday. So Monday I was looking for more buys on UJ. As you can see here, I saw a consolidation and I was looking to target this quarter level of 150, and again I got stopped out when I took a position because I was anticipating price breaking through the consolidation, because as you can see at the Japanese yen futures market, which is a lot of impact on the Japanese yen, we were able to break through this consolidation, get the retest, and break through. But unfortunately I was wicked out, so I decided to get in again because I knew that this was most likely going to be bullish, and this wasn't the first time that this has happened to me where I'd get wicked out on UJ. So I capitalized, and this is my biggest profit to date, and I've been trading for around, I'd say, a good 4 months. Before that I was just studying, and I always try my best to keep my risk to reward ratio a minimum of a 1 to 2, because a 1 to 1 is really risky and I found it not good for me on this journey of becoming a profitable trader. So overall for this trade, it's targeting this quarter level. Nothing too difficult, just seeing a consolidation, waiting for the consolidation break. We could say it like this because I don't really like to include wicks into my consolidation, because if we get a full close where that wick is, I like to consider that we broke the consolidation. And as you can see, I got out. I'm not gonna lie, I got out a little early because I wanted to make sure that I secured profit, and this is like the biggest profit I've ever had, so I just closed out. I'm sure many of you can relate with me to this, and it's something I gotta work on because I've never seen that much profit being I'm trading a small account. So yeah, then here is where the first trade wicked me out, and then the second trade I was able to make 3%, almost 3%, which is crazy to me because I'm sure you all can relate with me to this too, that you've been losing so long and you're finally starting to see wins that you just want to make sure that the profit doesn't get away from you. And yeah, also on Monday I took a trade on USDCAD, which we could see as I keep scrolling to right here. Same thing. I was waiting for the consolidation break. I'm not gonna lie, my entry could have been better, but nevertheless, I was still able to make profit because now looking back at it, I can see that we made this leg right here, this bullish leg, and as you can see, price bounced perfectly off this leg, which would have been a way better entry for me. So yes, I was able to get in because I saw USDCAD being bullish too, and this consolidation break only added to my confluences that CAD was going to go up. And one thing is the US dollar index, which is one of the main movers for USD, the USD dollar in general. And as you can see here, something similar where we were consolidating, got a fake out here, and then here we probably actually broke out of the consolidation. So I was able to see that alignment, that similarity, and that's what caused me to get into this trade. And I don't know how I didn't get stopped out, but some may say that I got like the most perfect stop loss to not get stopped out. This trade too, I closed a bit early because I was about to go to bed. I just wanted to close a profit for that day because I'm an intraday trader. I like to think that works for me best. And I closed out fully after I saw the trade retracing. And I was kind of a bit bummed because it went all the way to my TP and I missed out on so much. But then again, I'm just taking full accountability that I need to work on my psychology, get it as best as possible. Because one thing I want to tell you is your psychology will never be perfect, but you could do things to limit the amount of stress and the amount of worry that you're gonna be in drawdown or lose out on all the profit. So that was my trade for Monday. So pretty profitable day with me trading UJ and USDCAD. And this is the CAD trade I was telling you about. I had 3 closes, closing in around almost $80 after a full close. Okay, so for Tuesday, it's a funny story because I was originally, as you can see here, I was looking for buys because I saw another consolidation, and now I'm seeing it. This was the break retest, and this is the continuation. I kept hesitating and didn't get in, and before I knew it, I missed the entire move all the way to the upside. So then I thought, all right, if I miss this, I could take this counter trend trade. And my rules of counter trend trade is like kind of like in scalping, like where you're gonna get out as soon as you see any sign of bullish momentum or any sign of a continuation of price being bullish. So that's what I did. I waited for the first candle to close that said to me that were coming down, and I was originally targeting the consolidation area again, but as soon as I saw this blue candle, I got out instantly. And that is one thing I want you all to know with consolidation breaks and counter trends. As soon as you see price going in the overall direction that it's supposed to be going into, you should just get out and get that profit, because 9 times out of 10, you not taking that profit not only is gonna ruin your psychology and your morale for trading, but that's could have been profit that could have helped you pass your account, or you could have spent on anything else. So that was my trade for JPY for Tuesday. Also, for CAD, I was also, here is a different story because I was able to see this consolidation break, right? This consolidation right here. Let me switch that template to consolidation zone. And then I also missed this one too because I wasn't sure when I saw these wicks. I wasn't sure, but as soon as price blew past this big Maribozu candle, go straight through, I was like, oh man, I missed the trade. But luckily enough for me, I was able to see price start to retrace a little bit, and then as soon as I saw price bounce off of the moving average, that's when I took my buy, and my target was previous highs. And then yes, price went into my favor and I partialed out. The first one was here, second one was here, and then I moved my stop loss to profit, and then that's when I got stopped out on what was left of my trade. That's when I got stopped out. So that was also another bullish, pretty good trading day for me. As we can see right here, I closed out on the three positions that I took, or not three positions. I partialed I took one position and I partialed out 3 times before so then that's what I like to do. I also wanted to tell you, after you get one win, to just walk away from the charts and come back at a later time, because less is more in this game, and the less trades you take, the more you'll see yourself making less mistakes, and you'll be a lot more content because you'll have more freedom to do other things while you wait for your designated trading time. Also, I'll comment down below what's your favorite pair to trade, because for me it's UJ and USDCAD, because being a US based trader, these pairs relate most to my schedule. Okay, let's continue. So Wednesday, we took sells on UJ to make a profit of 83, or realistically a profit of, give me a minute, like around $108 after all 3 partial positions were closed. So let's see how I was able to do that. So next day, right here. So when I came to the chart around 6 to 7 p.m., I saw a really good opportunity to use the fib retracement, which is what I like to use as one of my confluences to get in the trade. So for the fib retracement, you start off at where price started going either bullish or bearish, and then your point B, which is this, will be at the moment price starts retracing, and then point C is where you would normally get an entry, but I wasn't looking at the chart during this time. So obviously, after I see 2 bearish candles, I would typically enter in for a sell here with stop loss above this area right here. So that was my first confluence. Second confluence is I saw red over the blue, and then my third confluence was here. I saw we broke this support, which you could see here. We broke it, retested it, and continued down. So that's when I knew I was confident in taking a sell position. And so I wanted to move this here. This was where I saw it, and then the retracement would be around right here. So from A to B to C to D. And for me, you might be saying, wait, the position didn't go all the way to take profit. And that was because I made a note to myself when I journal, which is also important. Make sure you're always journaling. In my journal, I would say when you have see the fib retracement, always take profit at the 27 extension, because more times likely than not, that's when it will start retracing back into its current trend. Which this week, remember, we said we were bullish, so I took full profit at the 27 extension, which served to be good because look, price got bullish again, and I would have gone stopped out if I didn't take a partial or know to take profit at the 27 extension. So always remember to take profit at the 27 extension. Okay, so that was my trade for J on that day, and since I made quite a bit, I didn't even look to trade on CAD. Okay, so that was that, and now we start where I messed up, but I'm happy I didn't over risk, but I did over trade, which I'm now looking back on, which I shouldn't have done, because if you combine all these positions I took, that is a good chunk of the profit that I lost because of me being stubborn and not calling it a day after taking these two trades. So let's see what happened. So Friday, I was thinking that to sell because one, when I saw this resistance being formed over here, and also the Japanese yen futures market, which is around right here, was starting to go bullish. So that's when I was going to take sells on UJ, because when the Japanese yen futures market is going up, that means the yen is strong, and in this case, that's what I was thinking. The yen was stronger than the dollar, so I was taking sells. But now looking back on it, my entry was not good at all, because before the candle closed, I entered, which that's also important. Make sure before you enter a trade, make sure the candle closes first, because anything could happen. You see this wick? You would have thought that it would have kept going down, but no. All buyers got all the momentum and pushed it up. But yeah, so I took my sell position in this support area, which I already marked out as a zone. Because now looking back on it, I could have waited for this resistance right here to take a trade all the way to the downside at one of either this support or this support, which I ironed out. And then me being obviously upset, I thought, okay, I was wrong, let me take a buy position instead. So I waited like 10 or 20 minutes before I got in the buy position, and I said to myself, alright, I'll target these highs, the high that got me stopped out. This seemed to be a mistake, because now looking at it was very not a good idea, because we have this resistance right here, and as you can see here, we were in profit for a bit. I should have closed it, because now knowing we have this resistance right here, and if we don't break past this resistance, it's more likely to continue in a downtrend, which is clearly what happened. To draw the 3 points right here, 1, 2, and 3, like this leg right here, 1, 2, and 3. So then it turns out my first idea was right. It's just that my entry was bad, or even that I could have put my stop loss a bit above the previous resistance, so I would have still been in the trade. But yeah, I'm still learning, as I'm not a guru or pro by any means. I'm just a guy sharing his journey in this Forex space. So yeah, let me show you CAD. So for CAD, I saw this opportunity to sell because we broke through this consolidation, and then we retested. I thought we retested, we didn't retest. I was just so eager to get in, just in case it just started going down with a lot of momentum. but that wasn't the case. Instead, we made a support, and then we blew past right through this consolidation, which is unfortunate. I'm not gonna knock myself about it too much, even though I could have waited, because this is also an area of support. As you can see, a wick here, and this where we broke the last consolidation to go to the upside right here. Okay, so I thought we would continue down. I was clearly wrong, and this also annoys me because I didn't take this. I ironed this out, meaning like I put it towards I wanted to take the trade where we make a slight retracement or any retracement. I would take the position to the upside to target these highs right here, but unfortunately I didn't take the trade. I was trying to stick to my rules as best as possible, and I didn't want to overtrade too much or overtrade at all, so I didn't end up taking this position unless you would have seen it here. I tried to be as real as possible. I also want you guys to know that, because I know there's a lot of people that like to be doing fake stuff. There's nothing fake over here. I didn't end up taking the trade, which is a bummer because that would have helped me finish above 5k just fine, because my balance before this week was like 4,600, and that was like almost $100 away from blowing my account. So definitely glad this week was overall a bullish week for me. I was profitable within this week, and I hope to continue to be profitable for the weeks and months to come. And yeah, this is the stats. As you can see, I almost blew my account, but I was able to channel in minor Q banks and get myself out of DRAWDOWN little by little. And as you can see, this was my Thursday to Friday. I lost a max of 40, which isn't too bad. Win rate 44%, profit factor hopefully gonna get that up. Average win, I'm gonna also try and get that up, because this could be seen as a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, which is not within my trading plan at all. So yeah, within this coming week, I'm gonna try and get that higher. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and comment down below any videos you'd like to see from me in the near future, being I'm new to this YouTube thing. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.